What's up, guys? This is Alex here from 814 EDC. Thank you so much for stopping back in and watching this video and checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Here in Western Pennsylvania, at the time of me filming this, it's really nice and sunny out. It's kind of that transitioning time between winter and spring now here in Pennsylvania. And it's like 50 degrees, hopefully, not today, but it's starting to get up to around that temperature. And I love this time of the year. It means summer's right around the corner. This type of temperature means like shorts and hoodie weather for me, and I just love it. It gives a lot of good vibes off, boosts the serotonin levels. So I hope wherever you're at, you're experiencing good weather as well, and you're having a good day. Today I have a review, my full review of the Real Steel Knives Mini Megamorph, commonly referred to as the Mini Micartamorph, because this is the Indiana Knives exclusive. Now, I bought this knife off of Reddit. This and my Hogue Deca came as a bundle pack together. I bought it for a really good price, and I've really enjoyed both knives. But when I was talking to the seller of it, asking for pictures and videos of the knives and stuff like that, he told me that this did not come as the exclusive. He had the base model Mini Megamorph, with the VG10 blade and the aluminum scales. And apparently he knows the owner of Indiana Knives, or he knows someone that works there, and he was able to get them to send him the scales, the back blade or the back spacer, and the blade, which would make it an exclusive. So it didn't start out as an exclusive, but it is now one, which is kind of a cool story to tell and to have. But with materials, you're getting these really nice brown / canvas, natural micarta. I really like them. You can see by the blade or the pocket clip, it's kind of a lighter micarta, but then down here where there's no anything blocking it, it's a little bit darker. And that's one reason why I like micarta a lot, because as you get the knife, it's a pretty lighter color because they're freshly made. But as you use it and handle it, your oils from your hands get in there and kind of patina it to make it your own knife, which I think is really cool and I like a lot. So for blade, you're getting an M390 blade, which is really nice, very thin behind the edge, I'd say it's a flat grind. Has a little bit of a swedge here, but really slicey blade. I like it a lot. Really good for opening packages and opening letters and stuff like that. You're getting a loop over style deep carry pocket clip, which goes to the butt end of the knife, which is a welcome sight. And then you're getting a liner lock, just standard liner lock, and then you're also getting the micarta back spacer. And I think these were made out of, there's a 300 number batch made, and this is number 266, so that's pretty cool to have such a limited run knife in the collection. I think that's all for materials. So next we're going to jump to action. Action on this knife is super good. It's very fidgety, very fun just to sit and play with. It is a front flipper, so you have the tang of the flipper there. It's on an angle, which I really like, because I think it's a lot less intuitive. It's just easy to find your thumb on the ramp and just flip it open. That's that's what you're supposed to do as a front flipper. You put your thumb there and you just flip it open. You can also use your pointer finger and kind of top flip it. That also works really well. And then closing on this guy is really good too. It's on bearings. I did take it apart, like I said, to clean it up. I did put a little oil in this, but it's super drop shutty to my thumb at least, and then I just kind of shake it shut. That's my most common way of closing it, because where my thumb is on the liner lock, it'll fall and hit it, and then I move it and I just shake it. There is jimping on the top of the blade and then down here on the liner lock, but it's not like super aggressive jimping. It's very comfortable whenever you're getting like a full, I can fit all 4 fingers on this, so when you're in your grip, you can tell it's there. It's not like the most like docile jimping or anything, but it's definitely not the most aggressive I've ever felt. So I can get a really good purchase on it. Really, any grip is comfortable because, well, I'll say that for Argos because I still have one more thing to say about action. But yeah, action on this guy is just really, really good. I can sit here and fidget with it all the time, which I do as I'm doing homework or just watching YouTube. I'll sit here and fidget with it just because it's a lot of fun and it's easy to do. But back to the front flipper, I really, really like how they did the angled design here because I only have one other front flipper, which is the Kaiser Feist, which I have done a review of. Love this knife too. I kind of have a thing for Micartamorph front flippers. I think they just look really good from an aesthetic and overall design standpoint. But with the Feist, the flipper tab goes straight up here. So if you're new to front flippers, this took me a little bit to get used to because this was the first one I experienced. You almost have to find the sweet spot of where you want to flip it, which is kind of towards the top, for me at least, almost towards like the point up here. So you have to almost think about where you're putting your finger if you don't really know how to use it, and then you can flip it open, which it's fun. I mean, it's fun, it's fidgety too. I really like it as well, but it's almost, you have to think a little bit more, where with the Mini Megamorph, your thumb just finds the ramp and it's just easy to flip open. To me, it's just a little bit less intuitive and it's just a lot easier to, in the moment, flip it open. So I have to applaud Real Steel for doing this type of angled flipper on here. I really, really like it. So next is Argos, which I kind of already jumped towards too. But like I said, this is, it's not a huge knife, but I'm able to get all 4 fingers on here with in my preferred grip. And this is such a slim and like very neutral handle shape. It's very comfortable and really, any grip that you put it in, reverse grip, all that type of stuff. Not that you would use this type of knife as like in those type of grips, but it's doable. But in just your standard like saber grip and hammer grip and stuff like that, it's very, very comfortable. There's no really hot spots because the pocket clip doesn't really sit too high. I can't really feel it. I can feel it a little bit if I grip really hard, but when I'm just normally using it to like open packages, open up letters, stuff like that, it's not bad at all. It's very comfortable in hand. Next, that leads me to carry, which I've already stated how slim and how, just kind of a smaller knife this is. It weighs less than 2 ounces, I believe, and that's with having no milling in the nested liners, which I probably should have talked about in materials, but I slipped my mind. So, but yeah, there's no milling in the liners, which, this knife is, like I said, I think it's like 1.9 ounces or something like that, as advertised on the Real Steel website. So, very, very lightweight. And with the pocket clip being so deep carry that goes to the butt end of the knife, this thing just disappears down in your pocket. It's very, very non-noticeable. Like, I don't even know it's in there sometimes. To me, the pocket clip kind of reminds me of a pen clip, like from a pen cap. So, not that I care if people know that I'm carrying a knife or not. It was kind of a cool design. Like, that's the first thing that kind of popped out to me whenever I saw the pocket clip. Was like, oh, it kind of looks like a pen cap clip. So, but yeah, carry is very, very good. Super lightweight, super slim. Just, you don't even know it's in your pocket whenever you're carrying it, which is a good thing, I think. So, out of materials, action, Argos, and carry, this knife is getting an A+ and all that. I really, really enjoy this knife. I think it's a fantastic knife. Like I said, it wasn't really on my radar, because I knew about it, but like I said, it wasn't on my radar. But I'm glad I found the Hogue Deca and this in a bundle, because I've grown to love both knives, a lot, and I'm very glad that I have it in my collection. It's just kind of one of those stories that you can tell, and how just sometimes you expect the unexpected. I didn't really expect to fall in love with this knife, but I really, really enjoy it. I really liked the Feist a lot, and I still do like it, but I think this has overtaken it a little bit, just because, I don't know, mainly because of the flipper tab. I think it's just a lot more fun to play with and stuff like that. But So I do want to talk about price point a little bit. I think brand new, these guys went from Indiana Knives, the website. I think they were like $149, so like $150, which for an exclusive, only 300 made. You're getting really nice micarta. I mean, M390, which is one of the top steels out there on the market today, I think, and a lot of other people agree. A really nice pocket clip, and just a fun action with bearings as well. I think it's worth it. Like I said, I got this in a bundle deal with, my computer just turned off, the Hogue Deca, so I can't really, compare what I got the two of them for what this costs from the factory, but I did get a really good deal on it, so I'm very happy with that. But I would probably spend, now that I've experienced it and I know how good of a knife it is and how much I like it, I would spend $150 on this hands down. For the materials, for the action you get, for how comfortable it is to use, I would hands down spend that much money. Excuse me. My voice is a little hoarse this morning. But yeah, so I would recommend this. I needed to get this review done. Well, I've had the knife for like 2.5 weeks and I've carried it a decent amount, so it was time for my review to get done of it. But I'm sending this and the Feist to Kevin over at Lefty EDC. I'm sending his knives that he loaned to me back to him today, and I'm sending these two over to him to check out. So I think he's gonna like this one. I don't know if how many front flippers he's really experienced before, but probably more than me. But I think this is a good addition to the front flipper world in knives. So I think Kevin's gonna like it, but because I really like it. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be all for today, guys. I really don't have anything else to say. As you can tell, I love this guy. I think it's a really good knife. And if you can see one, or if you can find one on the secondary for a pretty good price or around the retail price, I would not hesitate to pick it up if you're kind of on the fence about it. It's just a really good knife, and I think it makes a really good, first front flipper for you, or your 10th front flipper. I think it's just a really good add to the collection. I can't get over that. I love the flipper on this guy. I think it's just so smart to do, so comfortable to use, so easy, and that's just a big selling point, along with the materials and the action as well. So, but yeah, I'll quit rambling. I'll quit gushing over this guy. Thank you again for stopping in to check out this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.